Hello there, Patricia with you doing a tarot card reading for the first week in May, and we have a full moon in Scorpio on the 5th of May. So I'm going to pull a few cards and see what the energy is like for this week, powerful week with the full moon. I'm going to work with the Ghost Tarot, all right, and we'll see what energy or what cards come out and what the energy is like for the first week in May. So I'll split the deck. And let's see, we'll pick 3 cards. Yes, lovely. Okay, so we have for the shadow card, these cards are very different from the Rider-Waite, so you get, I feel I get a much different interpretation than the traditional one. This is the Ten of Cups, okay, and that's the shadow card, which is interesting because normally the Ten of Cups with the Rider-Waite deck is about fulfillment. With this one, it seems there is this Grim Reaper here chasing away energy. Okay, so this is about cutting ties, clearing endings, and leading to the fulfillment that comes from the Ten of Cups. So that's the shadow card. For the beginning of the week, then we have this one, which is the Empress, which is lovely. Look at the colours in that, it's gorgeous, really rose energies. So there's a lot of healing in this. There's a lot of energy coming in from a female in the spirit world who is very much a maternal character who is looking after you, keeping an eye out for you, keeping you solid, keeping you grounded. The middle of the week, then we have Six of Wands. This is very much about standing your ground, taking your power back, being very fiery. This character is filled with fire and flames, which I feel is about cleansing, purifying. So it is about standing up for yourself and taking the higher ground. It's a great card. It's a really enthusiastic, powerful card. Gives you lots of inspiration and enthusiasm to just do your thing. Then for the end of the week, this one looks like the Fool, but it's not. I have to look twice at these cards sometimes. This is the Two of Coins, okay? So he looks like the Fool, or he looks like a jester. He's balancing, keeping everything in motion, and he feels, I suppose, with the jester sort of vibe, there is obviously sort of a new beginning energy, but also feeling like you have to keep all these balls in the air, or you feel like a bit foolish, or you feel like you may be taken for granted. So there may be a good message in that to not perform for other people, okay? So maybe you feel like you're only working to pay the bills, you know, or you're only doing certain things to keep certain people happy, but not necessarily fulfilling your own desires or needs. So the full moon in Scorpio will bring this energy to the surface. So if you're doing things for other people, as in performing or dancing, or, you know, dancing to somebody else's tune, so to speak, you'll need to revisit that energy. There is a stained glass window. Here's that saying, look at things from a different angle or a different perspective. So to go back again with the beginning of the week, this card is the Empress. And I feel this is very much about taking care of yourself, self-care, pampering, mothering, maternal energy that's coming through from spirit, and very much a sign there that you need to take better care of yourself. So focus at the beginning on the week on yourself, okay? Be selfish if you want to call it selfish, but focus on yourself, okay? Pour self-love, care, blessings, healing, time, meditation, pamper yourself. Just do things for you at the beginning of the week, okay? Nurture your soul, nurture yourself, take care of yourself. Really just bask in the energy of self-care. It's lovely. And do it without guilt. Do it without feeling like, oh, I should be taking care of other people. Remember, this card is coming up for a reason, to remind you that you need to take better care of yourself. So really bask in that energy and focus on it very clearly. With the Six of Wands, as I say, I love this card. It's full of fiery energy, enthusiasm, ambition. There's sort of a real Aries vibe about this card, but this card is about standing up for yourself, standing your ground, standing in your power. Remember, there's no one else in the card. It's just this guy here, and he is in charge of his own life, okay? The other 5 wands down below are below him, so he's risen above lower vibration energies, and he's taken a stand in his life, and he's taken the power back. So it's a great card. It's full of energy, enthusiasm, and filled with fire. So it really will help you in the middle of the week to get into that that frame of mind just to sort of stand up for yourself, stand your ground, and you're not doing anything that you're doing for anybody else, you're doing it for you. Okay, so the self-care energy will really help with this focus that you need to focus on for a while. You need to stand up for yourself, stand your ground, and know that you have a higher position or where you're at, because the others are down here, you can't even see them. Okay, with the end of the week then coming up for this full moon in Scorpio with the Two of Coins. Two of Coins is usually about balance and keeping everything going. On a practical level, it's about paying the bills. Money goes in, money comes out. But in this card, you feel like a bit of a joker. You feel like you're maybe being taken for granted, so you're just working and getting up every day to pay the bills. Okay, so this card asks you to revisit that and maybe tap into what your passion is, or what can help you flow in a more authentic sort of a way that you can do things on your own terms or for yourself. There is very much a sort of a court jester vibe about this, so you feel like you're performing. So you may need to revisit that idea and feel like who you're performing for, why you're doing what you're doing. It asks you a lot of questions, I feel, by the end of the week. Okay, and helps you to get into a more fulfilled place then, doing things for yourself. Because with the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Cups is very much about joy and pleasure and fulfillment and blessings and happiness and family energy. So it's very much about feeling fulfilled and feeling happy and feeling, you know, rejuvenated. With this guy here, this is the Grim Reaper, and he's got the scythe. So I feel it's about cutting away any energy that holds you down, holds you back, you know, pulls you under, or anything that drains you, because it's about cups. So anything that drains you needs to be cut away very clearly. So this card will say, listen, what are we doing this for? Why are we doing it? Okay, and then during the week, with this energy, you'll be needing to cut away anything that drains you or pulls you down, or makes you feel less than you are. So some really interesting energies. It feels like these cards sort of stand alone. Self-care, standing in your power, and very much keeping everything in balance and everything in equilibrium, but also figuring out why you're doing what you're doing. And very much with this card is about clearing away, chasing away anything that does not bring you fulfillment, happiness, joy, and pleasure. Okay, so have a lovely week and a beautiful full moon in Scorpio. I will talk to you soon, hopefully. And don't forget, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So I will talk to you soon. Have a great week and great month. Bye.